Hey guys, what's up? Jimmy here, and I am drowning in games, but it's a good thing. Today I'm going over with you guys the 10 reasons why you should get a PS4 now. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and then this is especially for you guys that are on the fence, that haven't been able to pick up a PS4 yet. Hopefully you'll be able to get some ideas on why now is a great time to pick up this amazing console. Okay, so let's quickly go over the choices for the PS4. Of course, when the console launched in 2013, you only had the standard PS4. And of course, this system is still available in a lot of different stores. But in 2016, Sony released the PS4 Slim and the PS4 Pro, two new models to choose from. And right now, the PS4 Slim is selling a lot more than the PS4 Pro. And there's a few different reasons for that. One of the big ones, I think, is that a lot of people out there still don't have a 4K TV, which the PS4 Pro takes advantage of the technology. And really, it is up to you guys on what you want to spend, what you're looking for, what you have. Do you have a 4K TV? Certain games, not all of them, of the PS4 in the PS4 library take advantage of the extra horsepower in the PS4 Pro. So it's something definitely to determine upon, and that kind of leads to my next reason, and that is console prices. Now, of course, when the PS4 launched in 2013, when in the North America at least, it launched at a price of $400. And since then, the system has gone down a lot in price. But with the PS4 Slim, which is selling very, very well, you don't have to spend $400. You don't have to spend $350 or $300. You can actually get the PS4 Slim in many stores with Uncharted 4, so you get a console. You know, when I got the launch console, it didn't have any games with it. But now the PS4 Slim, a lot of these bundles, you can get a PS4 Slim and Uncharted 4 for $250, which is really good. And the PS4 Pro, if you get that extra horsepower, and it depends on where you want to get it, but I've seen it for $350. Most places I've seen it for $400. So you know, you're looking at around $100 to $150 in a price difference. And again, what are you looking for? Do you have a 4K TV? So getting a PS4 console now is really never been a better time, because you don't have to spend $400 for the standard model of the PS4. You can spend a lot less. And the great thing about spending a lot less on a PS4 console, well, it actually leads into the next reason for buying a PS4 now. So no doubt the PS4 has a really impressive library of great games. Now, when I first got my PS4, I was excited. There were some titles, but the library of games was so small. Of course, that's to be expected with a newly launched system. But that has totally changed, you know, 3+ years from now. There are not only dozens and dozens of amazing games. Right here, we have over 100 PS4 titles. Not only are there just so many great games out there, but there's so many great different genres. There really is something for everyone. When the PS4 first launched, again, there were games, but like some people were like, well, I'm into JRPGs, and what am I going to get on my PS4? You know, there's not like a big selection like there is today. There's really something for everyone. And now my next reason for getting a PS4 now has to deal with the games, and it's something that I've talked to you guys a whole lot about. So as many of you guys know, I love talking about getting great deals on PS4 games. I have 7 episodes for super cheap PS4 games. You know, it's 8 games for every episode. It's 56 games in all. But you know, when the PS4 first launched, you had games like Killzone Shadowfall. You know, that launch window of very limited amount of games. You had like Killzone Shadowfall, and you had like Knack. These were $60 titles. These are not $60 titles anymore. This just kind of illustrate with the games and where we're at today. So I've got here, you know, back then it was $60. A lot of the games today on the PS4 you can pick up for less than $20. Like dozens and dozens of great games you can pick up for less than $20. And a lot of these games you can pick up for like $10 too. So just kind of illustrate in 2013, you had a game like Call of Duty Ghosts, which was a $60 game. There's a lot of games out there that are $10 each on the PS4. So just kind of illustrate, back then you could only get one game for $60. But today, for $60, you might be able to get 6 games, okay? And this varies, but again, whether it's $10 or $15 or $20, there's a lot of games you can get now. Like I said, dozens of great games you can pick up. Check out, I'll include the playlist to my episodes of super cheap PS4 games. But again, this is a huge reason to pick up a PS4 now if you haven't already, because there's so many great games out there that you can get for dirt cheap. Okay, there's definitely been some bad and frustrating moments for PS4 gamers around the world the past 2 to 3 years in terms of online stability. Lots of frustrating moments where servers are down, gamers couldn't play their games, they couldn't update their games. It was just a big, big mess. But I've noticed something as time has gone on. There are definitely spells, even just recently, there's spells where the PS4 servers are down. But I really feel like Sony is doing a better job of just recently of making sure that there's online stability for PS4 gamers. I think at this point, with the amount of gamers out there that are paying for PS Plus to play games online, the hundreds of millions of dollars that gamers are investing to make sure Sony has their act together. Now, again, Sony's not perfect, but I feel like the online stability is much better than it was the first year or two with the PS4. I feel the online stability is doing much better. Again, it is not perfect. There are spells, there are moments, but I feel like the online stability, there's definitely now is definitely a great time to pick up a PS4 if you play a lot online and if you want to play online with your friends. And that actually leads to the next point of one of the reasons to pick up a PS4. Now, a lot of you guys already know the PS4 sold over 60 million units worldwide. Now, chances are a lot of people that you knew, a lot of your associates when the PS4 first launched, if you got the PS4 when it was first released, its first year, chances are you didn't know a whole lot of people. But as time has gone on and the user base has reached over 60 million consoles, you probably have a lot more friends and a lot more family that have picked up. Hopefully, you know a lot of people now that have picked up a PS4. And the great thing about that is there's just this great library of games. You can pick up a lot of these games on the cheap, and a lot of these games you can play co-op, multiplayer, competitive multiplayer. And so with this big user base and a lot of people, again, the system is at a really low price. It encourages your friends who maybe are on the fence to jump in now and get a system and to enjoy that experience with you, which can really take your fun and enjoyment of games to the next level. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you guys, a lot of you guys have heard me talk about this a lot, but that has in terms to do with using an external hard drive. For the most part, for the lion's share of the PS4 life cycle, you are not able to use an external hard drive to install your games and to update your games. You had to use it on the internal hard drive. And actually, I got the Nyko data bank because I didn't even know if that was ever going to happen, where you'd be able to use an external hard drive. And I've got a 4 terabyte on here. But I also have my Passport. They come in 2 terabytes, 3 terabytes, 4 terabytes. You can have an external hard drive now, which is incredible. It is amazing. Way easier to upgrade using an external hard drive than having to go in and use the data bank. I strongly recommend you guys check out an external hard drive, especially if you're looking on getting a whole lot of games to your PS4. It makes it so you don't have to worry about deleting games or having enough space if you want to download a demo or a beta. It can make your life a whole lot easier. Certainly, I am super, super glad that Sony made it available so that all gamers can use an external hard drive on the PS4. Now, even though a lot of you guys out there might be getting a PS4 Slim very soon, and even though the system is a lot less expensive and a lot more affordable than it was when it first launched in 2013, $250 still is a lot of money for a lot of people. And a lot of you out there, after everything is said and done, after you get the console, might not have a whole lot of money left over for games. Well, the great news is there are actually a lot of great titles, free-to-play titles, whether it's first-person shooters or fighting games. There's a lot of great free-to-play games on your PS4, which is awesome. And also, big selling point, a lot of you guys might go, oh man, I've spent $60 to play with my friends online. Well, that is true, but with these free-to-play titles, games like Loadout and PlanetSide 2, you do not need a PlayStation Plus membership to play online. Something to definitely think about if you don't have a whole lot of money, and if you only have enough money to get a PS4, there's a lot of great games you can get and download for free-to-play titles. And some of them are really, really fun. So that's something to definitely think about when you pick up and eventually get a PS4. Okay, so one of my most frustrating things about E3 is that when they talk about movies and shows on game consoles too much, and I'm sorry I'm doing this, I feel like such a hypocrite, but I have to, just mainly because the PS4 is actually a great system when you're having like a game session, or you're playing a lot of games, and you just want to take a little break, maybe you want to watch a show, or maybe watch a movie. The PS4 is a great console, a great entertainment console for doing more than just playing games, believe it or not. You can watch Netflix, there's Crunchyroll, they've got their own like cable-like service, PlayStation View. So if you want to watch a show or a movie with a friend or loved one, you're like playing games, you're like, you know what, let's get something neat, maybe watch that movie that just got released on Netflix, you can do so, which is awesome. Okay, so a lot of you guys watching this might only be interested in terms of accessories and getting the DualShock controllers. Maybe, of course, you got one that comes with the PS4, but you want to get more of these controllers to play with your friends, or you come over, or your family members, which I totally understand. The PS4 DualShock 4 controller is awesome, and they're great. They're fantastic. They work great. They're just great controllers. But the great thing is, you know, through the years, there's actually a lot of great accessories that you can pick up now, whether it's a headset or a fight stick. You know, you're really into fighting games, and there's some great fight stick options available. Also, you've got racing games on the PS4. There's different steering wheel setups to think about as well. It might be a little daunting or overwhelming, but the great thing is whether you're really into fighting games or racing games, or just, you know, say for instance you're just into just standard games, like, you know what, I just want to get a DualShock controller. There's a lot of different colors and a lot of different color option variations to choose from for the PS4. So there's a lot of great options in terms of the PS4 accessory lineup. Well guys, there are 10 reasons to buy a PS4 now. I really believe that now is just the best time to get a PS4. There never really has been a better time to get a PS4 console. So many great games available, lots of great games on the cheap. You can use an external hard drive. There's a huge user base. There's lots of people playing these great games online. A lot of your friends and a lot of your family members might even have a PS4, which is really cool as well. Lots of great things. If there are any other reasons that you guys have for me, or for people out there that are kind of on the fence of getting PS4, any other reasons that I missed that you guys think I should include, leave a comment in the section below for other gamers to check out. And guys, your support is so much appreciated. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you later.